Anyway, let's go to the Parliament Tower. We've got work to do. Still. Gotta be quick. The sun is coming up and I have... Wait, television? Where? Where? Whoa. Okay. Oh, we might have to actually change a few pieces around. Let's not take off this. Thank you. Click television. Where? Okay, so I got a television, but I don't know. This one? No, that's not a one. Oh, they gave us all 8 pieces of this, just in case. As you were exiting, they gave us all of it. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. Oh, we got all the drafts for the second one, oddly. And we got all the ones for here. We're missing 2 from there, but cold case. Very slightest. I'm hoping that we are allowed to come back after we beat the game and try to complete some things. Like letting us like clean up certain things. Mark all nearby resources. Points of interest. Expand inventory by 1 row. Add 1 charge to Alan's flashlight. Mark all nearby resources. Points of interest. Yes, please. I'm sorry, I would have took the middle one, but if we mark everything, if we actually mark everything, fine. Everything. Well, yeah. Find all the points of interest. Points of interest. But yeah, I do not like any of this, by the way. It's spooky. It's weird. Am I strafing? I'm strafing, man. I don't even know how you would do that in a game. Actually, you know. Oh, hey, get out of here. I ain't got time to deal with you people. They're getting angry. Ow.
Statue had been replaced by a statue house. The thought sickened me. Parliament Tower. It was back.
I can't. What are you? I just wanted to show the world what I see. I was awake. No. Here?
It's closed. No. The building was condemned. Closed up. Something was wrong. Something was missing. I had to get inside. Hello? Hello. It wasn't Zane. It wasn't Scratch either. Huh? You're me? Me? I don't understand. There's a lot I don't understand.
Where?
Dark place operates in loops. Time is a story. I'm calling you from a different point in that story. From the future? I'm never getting out of here, am I? Yes, you will. And no, you won't. And that is by your own choice. What does that mean? I'm sorry for what you'll have to go through. You need to go back to the talk show studio basement. Get Alice's photos from a shoebox there. Before you can go to Parliament Tower, you must put the photos into the shoebox at her statue at the plaza. To help you, to help Alice, to help Saga Anderson. I'm my own Deus Ex Machina? Really?
I'm my own. Yeah. You know, that thing we do not like doing.
How many writers does it take to finish a story? One for each draft. It's the same writer, but in a different point in time. I'd follow the steps he laid out for me. Alice's photo from the talk show building basement. I had to go back to get them. I'd bring the photos to the shoebox by the statue.
Blackrose. Huh. I'm my own Deus Ex Machina. It's one of those things that, if I'm right, we do not like doing as writers. Sometimes you end up doing it without realizing you're doing it, and it's just like, oh god. And it's a cursed. It's kind of cursed. Like there are certain taboos and rules that you shouldn't break as a writer. One of them is, if you're a roleplay writer, do not god mod. Like, all of a sudden having the answers and powers to be able to do and in order to resolve all the problems in a story. When you're writing with someone, or role playing with someone, story wise, like text. Never do that. That's a big one. Deus Ex Machina, yeah, that's another one. A lot of the time, people do not like self-inserts. Like, never insert yourself into a story. Pretty much. Which Alan has done way too many times, sadly. But, if done correctly, it's fine. That's why it's like... That's why he said it's like its own Deus Ex Machina. It's like, oh no. Am I going the right way? We need to get to the basement. Television. Exit. This is the base. Oh, we are in the basement already. Basement storage. Yeah. But I feel like in this case, it's like use every resource you can. Hold no quarter. Like I said, Scratch has been writing really nonsensical things to the point where it's like, just God mod. If I was Alan, I would God mod my way through the dark place and give no quarter. I wouldn't care at that point, at a certain point, because it's like if we're gonna deal with this, I'm gonna be writing certain things. Oops. In order to help myself. Is it no? Huh? Like right now, I would probably just give myself the power to blast through all this and not care. A shoebox.
Alice's photos. I recognize the style. One showed the clicker sinking into darkness. The other showed a light in the shape of a bullet. I need to get them to the plaza.
We could have just took the whole box as well. I'm just saying. Yeah. You can shove it. Stop using the lamp. It's like, what's wrong? You fear the object that... They say the lamp is an object of power that he himself written into the story. That's why I'm wondering, it's like, is Control actually just his creation? Just another tangible, like, story that he had to create to piece together his escape?
I needed to put them into the shoebox by the statue.
There wasn't a shoebox there. Or was there and I just wasn't paying attention? Oh. Um. Now we wait. Okay. Yep. At the same time, get a disconnection. No, where's your connection? But can I go back in? Yep, I gotta disconnect from my stream. Great. So now we're free. We're free to do whatever we want, I think. I think. So that's it. So that means... That means that Scratch is the one that's out. What isn't... What, I can't even use the map. That's how bad this situation is, isn't it? I gotta progress. First, I have to find, like, a puddle, don't I? Yeah, writer's room currently unavailable. What about the map? Okay, there we go. How do we get back to your reality? You can't use the writer's room. So. Oh, this is open. There we go. So, yeah, we don't have a choice. We have to go back. So now we have to progress through Staga's story. So now we know. That's not Wake, that's Scratch. So yeah. About those pages.
You wrote these pages in the dark place. So why are we finding them here?
I think I wrote them up. I remember writing an endless amount of pages, but when this happened before, the pages were being sent from the dark place to help me. Maybe the same thing is happening here.
That's all for now, Mr. Wake. Thank you for your cooperation.
No. No. Nope. We already know he didn't write these pages, so. He had to revise the pages, but he didn't write it. Look at the tree. He remembers writing many pages while in the dark place.
Nah.
There. The no code. Unless the code is working with Scratch. Yeah, that makes more sense. The story.
The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
That would have been worse. There is an entity inside the dark place called the Dark Presence. How does story change reality? Rules the dark place. Firesight seems to take a week of the time. Inside a bright light, Sage not safe, like nothing could hurt her. Wake in the form of a scratch, the dark presence is editing Wake's story, wants to turn the world into. Yeah, I know it takes a lot to even say such a thing, but it's true. Wake, Scratch, and the Dark Presence are interchangeable. Some other strange reality, the dark place merged with ours. This is the place. You over? The page. I ended the overlap.
Sure.
Wake, fiction coming to contact with the dark place. It changed reality. The story changes our reality bit by bit. Not just rat. That means the effect is in a minute. Must get the clicker before Scratch with it. With it, the story can be changed and Scratch will be sent back to the dark place. Oh, stop the story. The clicker. Wait, if we don't stop it, Scratch will use the story to permanently change it. Night Springs. Wake was trapped in a dark place for 13 years. Oh. For later. For later. Alright, what are we doing? I'm sorry, it's been a while since I came back to the real world. I guess we're...
Hi, welcome.
Okay, past favorite Deerfest floats. Go.
The yarn puppet monstrosity.
Stuffed moose and squirrels one.
No, thank you. Those beady dead marble eyes still give me nightmares.
Please don't talk about nightmares.
Hello, and welcome to Coffee World, voted Washington's best coffee-themed amusement park. All of our attractions are family-friendly and available to children of all ages. Just like our coffee.
What?
So, take a sip of our Oh Dear Diner organic coffee and let the adventure begin! Hold on for dear life on the Espresso Express! Oh! Soak in some local history at the Huatari Well, where two serial killers once hid the disemboweled bodies of their murder victims. It's not haunted. No. Come join Mocha Moose and the goats at our amusement park petting zoo. Just don't share your coffee with the goats. Seriously, stop feeding our goats coffee. Seriously. It's not amusing. Take in amazing views from the slow roaster Ferris wheel. I can almost see the Watery Lighthouse trailer park. This is so much fun! And finish off at our beautiful gift shop where seniors and children under 10 receive a 9% discount on keychains and propane tanks. Welcome to Coffee World. We guarantee you'll have a great time.
The fun is percolating.
something be done about the TV in my room. It keeps going on by itself. It's keeping me awake all night.
Yes, sir, I'm terribly sorry for that.
Is it?
We've called a professional electrician. In the meantime, have you tried unplugging the TV for the night?
Oh, there's an idea, Einstein. Why don't I just get rid of everything I'm paying for in that room while I'm at it? Sleep on the floor. Go to the toilet in the corner. Hey, I'm not unplugging it. You're fixing it.
Of course, sir.
See, this is the same guy that I thought was Frank Breaker. Now I realize he's just a jerk. But it is concerning that his TV keeps turning on.
Welcome back, and boy, do we have some breaking news that's
Like
sure
that.
to knock your socks off. Davis Family Beef Jerky will now be available at the Sunday market in 3 delicious flavors.
Ooh.
That's right. Our favorite sponsor, Davis Family Beef Jerky, can now be enjoyed in smoked hickory, teriyaki, and hickory teriyaki. I handed out samples here at the Valhalla Nursing Home and thought I'd catch up with one of our residents to get her thoughts. Donna, how are you?
I've got chronic back pain from my spinal stenosis.
Oh dear. You
Jeez.
know, when I'm feeling stiff, I find a light snack helps. So, did you try that beef jerky?
No, lunch is at 11, and I wanted to save my appetite because today was the fish soup with crackers.
So I just drank 4 cups of coffee for that thing.
They ran out of cranberry juice at breakfast, which is at 7. I didn't take the
Help.
meal today because it makes me gassy before cribbage, and I can't.
So you didn't try the jerky. Got it. Well, that's too bad, Donna. Their new teriyaki flavor sure does hit the spot.
They had teriyaki salmon with rice on Friday's dinner menu. Dinner's at 5, but we all know the salmon takes longer to prepare, and then you're late for bingo. And who needs all that spice?
I agree. Teriyaki is a shit
Oh!
Who? Is that Tapio? How are you on the line?
I couldn't end the call.
You've been on the phone this entire time?
Yes, and I hate teriyaki.
Well, it's delicious on jerky. So, let's give a big thank you to Wendy Davis for these samples.
Wendy? No, that can't be right. Wendy went missing in 2010. I heard she's dead.
No, I'm referring to Wendy Davis from our sponsor, Davis Family Beef Jerky.
Wendy Davis. That's the dead one. She's dead.
Right. Well, that's our time. Remember to keep your coffee warm and your chin up because that sunshine's right around the corner. Pat Maine, signing off.
FBI. Woohoo. He said the TV turns on. What's wrong?
Hello?
You okay? Yes. Oh, what's that? Ed returns to Cauldron Lake.
Ed hadn't been the same since his latest show had closed. This wasn't the first time one of his productions had shuttered early. Scathing social commentary in a one-act play wasn't exactly filling seats. When Tammy told him she was taking a research trip to Bright Falls, he decided to tag along. Ed told her he wanted to find inspiration. Really, he just wanted a break from the city. But it was true that he certainly needed to find something. A voice, a direction, an idea, something authentic to himself. Ed knew he couldn't keep using Tammy's money to fund his playwriting. After the argument with Tammy, Ed stormed out of the diner and drove their rental car back to Cauldron Lake to prove a point. Now standing in the dark woods, the sun hidden by the trees, Ed wished he could remember what that point was. Something about masculinity. He cursed at himself and turned to go. Suddenly, he was blinded by a light in his face. Voices shouted and hands pushed him to the ground. Ed struggled in vain.
Yeah. I mean, if I give up, then that means my if I give up streaming, that means because of like my network being bad, it means they won. So it means that my internet service provider has won, and that's bad. But yeah. What the? What's this? Tammy didn't want me to come. I can tell. Not like the trip is even helping. I thought getting out of the city would inspire me, but Bright Falls is just a bunch of trees and empty storefronts. I need to find something. I'm tired of writing one act plays about how shitty the world is. Well, proof it is shitty. I thought scathing social commentary would make me feel like a real artist. But I don't know. It's not me. I want to write something weird, something really out there, something authentic, but what? F this town. I don't even want to go into what happened last night. It's weird. I was sitting here in a motel room. Oh. Yeah. Oh, okay. About streaming for 8 hours? Well, it's only been 6, really. We've only hit the 6-hour mark. Sitting here in a hotel room, some pieces are starting to fall together. An idea of a new play, a space cult, burning down the galaxy in some misguided search for TBD. A lone man, an artist, wandering the stars until his destiny puts him straight in the cult's path. All black cast. A musical, a rock opera. Only. Oh, 6 hours is just, sadly, it's nothing for me.
I can't get through this.
What the? Plus, I waited 13 years for this game to come out, pretty much. Ever since Alan Wake 1 and American Nightmare, pretty much. So, we're gonna play as much as we can. Is this the FBI room again? Yeah. So, did we check over there? What's this? The Cauldron Lake, looking in the moon. Oh, okay, that is. Okay. I think we're done here. Still gonna whine about that TV? Oh. You can either go to Watery or Cauldron Lake. Let's go to Watery. So that's where we need to be.
Yeah, Anderson, I didn't want to say this in front of Wake, but are you sure this is a good idea? Going on your own?
Assuming we believe the page, I need to check this out. We need to find the cult. Anyone we meet here could be a member. And this Scratch guy.
The evil doppelganger? Must be true, or else this guy can't write for shit.
The quality of his writing aside, if this page turns out to be true like the rest have, this could be a breakthrough. We might solve this thing before backup even arrives.
Yeah, but they're taking their time, so just be careful out there. Meanwhile, I think me and Wake will have a chat. Maybe I can shake something loose.
Okay. But remember what happened with the salt shaker?
Yeah, real funny.
Yes.
The page placed me in a trailer, somewhere in Watery. I should ask around.
Lucky girl. You turned 3.
The flooding is even worse here. More like underwatery. I'll have to tell Casey that one later.
Hey, what did you used to say your dream job was as a kid? I bet it wasn't dock worker.
I don't know about all that, but idle hands are the devil's playground, so...
Well, us fishing types appreciate you all, at least.
But this is water. We saw a bunch of stuff about Watery in the past, in like 2010.
Where's the time gone? There's just a wretched husk of what used to be me left.
Yeah. Yeah, so Watery was talked about, not talked about. What? No.
Watery's definitely quaint.
Good to see you.
I bet they have good fish here.
Fish sounds good. Fish is always good. But yeah.
Oh, you rascal. What have you been up to this time around? There's only so many times I can keep fixing the same hole.
Oh.
Okay then. Catchy tune.
Shush. Tom the Poet. A film by Thomas Zane. A pinprick of light in an ocean of darkness starring Thomas Zane, Barbara Jagger as the Dark Crescent, Stipulated Lady of the Light, Emil Hartman as the assistant. Written and directed by Thomas Zane, based on a novel by Alan Wake. If that's the case, then a terrible, strange dive into the depths of the unknown. The Dark Doppelganger and the Art and Life of Thomas Zane. Original Thomas Zane. The art. Zane. The Zane. He's the same for. Thomas Zane is the same part of what's his name? Of Alan, probably. Discussing Zane's early career in Finland, his artist, Commune, and Bright Falls, his lost work, Tom the Poet, his mysterious disappearance in 1970, playing his own dark double in his films, the poet, the writer, the diver, Thomas the Rhymer. So, why is it playing through the radio? I figured it wouldn't let me through there. I'd rather wait for him to finish, though. There we go.
Excuse me. Do you know when... Hush! Augie's in the middle of a show.
I wonder if I'm the first FBI agent to ever get shushed.
She just said his... She just said her name. Looks like the Moose Fest beats Sony. Huh. So they got their own little thing here. Oh. Is this Watery own Nessie? An anonymous source sent this photograph to our editors, claiming it would be captured during the last full moon. A majestic beast hidden in the depths of the water or in a lavish prank. A sea creature that defies the laws of nature, or a submarine relic from the Cold War era, a lonely wanderer searching for companionship or compassion, or a fearsome monster out with life. These questions, among others, haunt our editorial team here at Bright Falls Record. After one of our avid readers sent in this mysterious photograph as evidence of an unidentified creature roaming Watery's waters and making a rare but opportune appearance. This titillating spotting might just be the event of the year. As we dive deeper into this mystery, we here at the Bright Falls Record invite all our readers to a naming competition. What should we name? What should our local beast be called? Watery Wanda? Shelly the Seer Monster? Send in your suggestions now. More updates and revelations to follow as the story unfolds. Oh boy, one-of-a-kind amusement park opens in Watery. Oh man, here we go. I'm sure all our readers know Elmo Canessa, who, with the help of his brother Jacko, has been making our small town of Watery a bustling hub for his various business ventures. The latest of these, Coffee World, has its grand opening just around the corner. I had a chance to ask them a few questions about what is Coffee World about. I'm glad you asked. Coffee World is the world's greatest coffee-themed amusement park for all ages, and right here in our hometown of Watery. It's got all the rides, thrills, and excitement you could ask for, and of course, lots of delicious fresh coffee, both hot and iced. Put that in. How did this unique business idea come about? Well, as you know, I'm all about ideas, an idealist, you could say. But what's even more important to me than my many successful businesses is our hotel. With my help, we can revitalize Watery, build its economy back up, bring the tourists back in, and enjoy ourselves in the process too. Coffee World is just as much as for the townspeople as for the outer towners. What attractions should the visitors be sure not to miss? Well, that's like having to choose a favorite child. It's impossible. But the Slow Roaster is of course a wonderful ride full of mystery and magic, and the Espresso Express is sure to give you a thrill. Also, don't forget to buy the Fresh Pot gift shop on your way out. You never know what treasures you might find. Coffee, at least, I bet. Yes. So, yeah, right. The map. Thank you. Valhalla. Can I help you?
Do you have a second?
Ah, long time and no see, Miss Anderson. Thor and Odin are not here. They are old tricksters always sneaking off.
Oh, the nursery's home.
No, I wanted to ask you about something else.
Wait. Looking for a
Can
trail.
you point me to any trailers around here?
Sure. Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park. Ilmo Koskela owns it. He owns many things in town.
And where is Ilmo?
I saw Ilmo and his brother at the bridge. Well, what used to be the bridge.
Do you live around here?
I live in Bright Falls. You've seen me around. I am Mr. Blum. You call me Vladimir. I work at a nursing home. I take care of your old people. We are on day trip, music, sauna, the good times. I bring them here in the bus.
The elderly are very important. And it's a very nice bus. Thanks.
But we're not gonna question the fact that somehow they know you. But where's the coffee at? Okay, so now we have a... Wait, what's this?
A trailer park. Ilmo Koskela. He said Mom's family was from Sweden. I've always imagined it kind of like this. Saunas, lakes. Seems nice.
Is that the cabin? It is. Oh, it is the cabin. We just line it up, right? Line up. No, wait. Line it up a little more. There it is. It's the cabin. It's the cabin for the sauna where from Control.
Enjoying the sauna?
You bet. The steam is amazing on my creaky old joints. I'm just waiting for Ati to wrap up his show so we can crack open some beers.
I've read that taking a sauna is good for preventing dementia.
Yeah, and so is beer.
What?
Ever heard of the Cult of the Tree?
Let's not.
Deer, half-man monsters? Oh, sure, I've heard of them. They're the reason I can't risk taking walks in the forest anymore. If one of them shows up, how am I supposed to get away? I can't run with a bad hip. I'd be killed for sure. I could maybe use my crutches to defend myself. Do you think that'd work? You're the professional.
Probably smart just to stay in the sauna for now.
That's sad.
Hey, Seva, a sauna doesn't fix what ails ya. You're a goner.
They also say silence is golden.
It would kind of make sense if the clicker was here. It would be safe and sound. Yeah.
Whew. Hot.
Duck. Another duck, huh? Right. Whoa! Did the sun come up or was it? Well, no, maybe not. This one? Oh, yeah. You can tell we're going on an adventure. Tammy rides the pig.
Tammy tapped her pen on her notebook. Alan Wake had ridden this same ferry into town when he arrived. This was his entry into Bright Falls. His first steps across the threshold. She wrote that down. She always found it helpful to walk in the victim's shoes, do what they did, see what they saw. It added great color to the book. Tammy felt raindrops on her face. God, again? She pulled up her hood. The rain just kept coming. She missed New York. So far, this hadn't been the simple research trip she pictured. First the incident at the lake, then the fight with Ed. It's not surprising tempers got hot. They were both on edge after what had happened. Tammy had said some things she regretted. She looked out over the harbor. A chill passed through her. She hoped Ed wouldn't do anything stupid.
trailer park is a good place to look for a trailer. Keep it simple, Saga.
Yeah. Simple. You know,
I need to find
that
Dylan
thing that is not, you know, the thing that you know for a fact that is.
Hey, Saga! Over here!
Hey, Ilmo. How did your walk in the woods with Steven go?
Another satisfied customer. I just hope he remembers to write a good review on the webpage. Great to see you back in Watery, Saga. Everyone in town missed you. Super nice to see you again, Saga.
They act like they've known me for years. This keeps happening.
Are you familiar with
Okay,
the
so she is aware.
Yeah, we always thought it was an urban legend. Kids drawing creepy symbols to scare each other, but, now it's gotten pretty damn real, huh? It's terrible what happened. We're all in shock.
Well, we're looking into it. Hoping to get things back to normal soon.
We're all for that. As normal as it ever gets around here.
You own the trailer park, right? Mind if I take a look inside?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the owner of the Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park, me, can help you with that. It's good to have our funniest resident back.
Resident? I don't understand what you mean.
If this is your way of getting out of any outstanding bills, don't worry. They've been handled. Must be hard coming back to where you and your little girl lived.
It's like they remember a different reality. Is the horror story messing with their memories?
He had to.
So what is Coffee World?
You mean you haven't seen our commercial for it?
Well, I've seen some things.
Coffee
But
World
I'm going
is a
to hear.
smooth blend of rides, food, and fun. We even had a real moose. Until recently. Plus, right next to Coffee World is the workshop of our own Kalevala Knights Motorcycle Club. We're busy building the floats for Deerfest. Don't go peeking, though.
Too bad we're picking.
You know, we're saving the big reveal for Deerfest.
So.
So, your commercials?
They're more than commercials, Saga. Our goal is to both entertain and educate local viewers about the fine products and services we provide. And, Yako here really comes alive in front of the camera. Really.
Fuck off. I'm just there for the free beer. Not sure what Ilmo's excuse is.
Hey, I'm writer, producer, co-lead, director. Do yourself a favor and, check them all out.
Profiling will give me the answers.
The thing is, the reason why they know her and she realizes she's self-aware is because Alan, most likely, in order to write her into the story, he had to go in blind. He didn't have no prior history. He didn't have any knowledge about her life. She heard the things he got from her was that she's an FBI agent. She's trying to figure out what's going on. She has a family. So he's created this tragic story, this tragic architect around her that's like, oh, okay, so you're an FBI agent. You're struggling with, in the past, your daughter died, even though reality check, your daughter is alive. And has been trying to how do I profile. That's why they're kind of like, oh yeah, you've come back, and they're like, your daughter's dead. Even though we know that can't be the case. And if we don't stop this story, that will be the reality that she will have to live with. That reality will take over.
Elmo thinks the cult is just an urban legend. Or does he?
There are things that go bump in the night. It's all true. It's all true. Sound the alarm, brother. Gather the troops, brother. Yako, the shadow of the forest is creeping closer.
They don't think it's an urban legend at all.
They're
They
fighting
understand it's dangerous.
the trailer.
Ilmo made it sound like I lived here. Does he really believe that?
Light, laughter, and love will guide you home. Saga and her daughter. Oh boy. Happy faces raise property value. Family comes first, Ilma. We take care of her trailer while she's gone. She's one of us, Yako. Her spare key is safe and sound.
The Koskela brothers have happy memories of me living here. This must be the story affecting them. I'll play
Exactly.
along for now. I need the key to that trailer.
Like she said, she needs to play it. She needs to play her role in the story. Even though it's really messed up. It's like certain I used to live here that I owned the trailer. I'd like to see
All joking aside, yes, I would like to see my trailer. Do you have a spare set of keys?
Good for you. Yeah, I have a spare set. They're just over at Coffee World. I'd get them for you, but Yako and I have to head to Bright Falls. The spare keys are in the gift shop safe. I'll call ahead and have someone get them out for you. Oh, the road's flooded, but if you just follow this trail behind me, it'll lead you there.
Call the gift shop so they can give Saga a hand. Yep.
Whoa. That's pretty advanced phone. I'm surprised. Well, this is reality, I guess. Pretty soon that ain't gonna...
The Koskelas think I lived in the trailer park. With Logan. The story really is changing people's memories. Why aren't mine affected?
But give it time. Oh, fact versus fiction.
Wake says the story will change reality around us. If that's true, then I need to know what's real and what's fiction.
Which parts are false? Which, if any, are real?
That's it.
Rose recognized me in the diner at Bright Falls. Says I moved away after Logan died. Logan did not die. Is not dead. But what else did the story change about her life? Knowing might help me fight this thing. Finally, someone appreciates my jokes. But seriously, what kind of life did I live here? Like I said, it's one of those tragic hero journeys. Like an incident happened. An incident happened before in the past here in Watery, and she locked it away. But now she has to come back to deal with a case.
The spare key is at Coffee World. First the witches at the diner.
Yeah.
Now the Koskelas. They all think Logan and I used to live here. Wake said the horror story would make people crazy. Like they're being brainwashed to believe the story. Is it spreading?
Yeah, there's something wrong. He can't get through.
There's Coffee World. Need to get across the river.
God, this... Alright, I'm gonna run back real quick. I'm gonna save. And we're gonna take a little break. It's been 6 hours. I'm hungry and I have to close the curtains because the light is coming. We gotta keep the immersion going. So, I don't remember. Plus, I kind of want to explore this more before we do move on. Fish. Oh, there goes my... There goes my, ouch. I'll just stay safely in here. Because then there's no music. Alright, give me a moment. Just give me 10 minutes. Or 15. Probably 15. God! Oh my goodness. Anyway, yeah.